Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonnet, the owner and creator behind Sonnet's Garden Blooms. And in today's video, you guys are getting a flippin' frenzy. Yes, you heard me right. Every quarter, my membership group, we actually host a flippin' frenzy. And you may ask, what is a flippin' frenzy? Well, we each go into our stash of inventory and we pull out a bunch of items and we send them to another member. And then we all get to flip and do a flippin' frenzy. So today we are kicking that off. And these are going to be premieres. And if you haven't participated in a premiere yet, super fun. It is live interaction with your content creator. So I am looking forward to kicking this off today, and stick around because it is a 2-day event. There's that many of us, and it is going to be back to back. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I had a lot of fun flipping the items that I received in the mail. All right, guys, let's kick this off. My Flippin' Frenzy box came from Sarah at SJJB Creations, and she sent me some really good stuff, you guys. Unfortunately, I will not be using the scrapbook paper. I have a vision and a theme for the holidays in mind, and that is definitely screaming Halloween. So I cannot wait to show you what I create today. For project 1, Sarah sent me this cute little black enamelware pot, and honestly, anytime I'm out thrifting and I see these, I'm grabbing them. So when I opened up that box and I saw this, I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. These make the perfect home decor pieces, and I pulled out marquee from DIY and I'm adding a bit of red. My whole vision for this Flippin' Frenzy is the holidays, and red always screams holiday to me, and marquee is a beautiful, beautiful red. So I'm going to paint the handle and the trim the red, and it just gives it the pop of color that it needs. Next, I'm grabbing Santa's Hollow, which is from this 2025 IOD holiday release. And this is packed full of so much goodness. Oh my. I knew I wanted to have a Santa on here. I was going through and this one definitely caught my eye. And then I started flipping through more, and then my whole vision changed. And so as you're gonna see, I'm going to use a layering effect. And many don't realize, like with the transfers, you can cut them apart, you can layer, you can do whatever you want. When I first started using transfers, I immediately thought I have to cut this out and place it exactly how it is. And I want you to just let your creativity run wild and have fun, layer, and create the effect that you want. I could have stopped there and just left the Santa on there, but layering gives it so much more depth and adds so much more interest. So I went back, I didn't want to waste this little ribbon, so I cut it out, I applied it, and then I'm going to add a graphic on top of that. And I love using transfers too, even on rounded items. Keep in mind, rounded are a little bit more difficult, but just do it slow, bend it, and then slowly apply it, rub it, make sure it's applied properly, and then work from one side to the other. But as you can see, like this adds so much more to your project by just continuing to layer and add more to it. The last thing I want to do is distress it. I want this to feel aged and old. So I'm taking a damp rag and I'm just rubbing here and there all over. Once that dries, I am gonna go and seal the whole project with Big Top. And this transformation was so simple and easy, and what a beautiful display for your kitchen or holiday decor. For project 2, I saw this little sign and I thought, I'm going to combine the sign and that ribbon together. And I went in and I grabbed also the IOD transfer called Christmas Joy. For starters, I'm going to paint the inside white. I like that look of the inside, but again, I'm going for a holiday theme, so I am going to use white swan, paint the inside, and then seal it with Big Top. Christmas Joy has so many beautiful transfers within there. I grabbed a page and I decided to start layering again. And I'm going to lay down my first image. And if you guys haven't used transfers before, they are so super easy. You just peel that backing off, lay it down, and use that transfer stick and start rubbing. And even if you pull up the transfer and it doesn't stick all the way, lay it right back down, rub a little bit more. And that is exactly what I did here. I just continued to layer. I decided to use just a small chunk of the ribbon, and I am going to cut that chunk out, flip the frame over. There is a little hanger on here, so I decided to remove that hanger and then apply the ribbon. And actually I used a staple gun. I stapled the ribbon on, I put that clasp back on, and it was all set. That way, if you want to hang it with a little bit more stability, you still have that hanger on back. To completely finalize this project, I'm adding a bit of transfer to the ribbon, and it took a little bit more grease work or arm, strength to get it off, but I love how this turned out. I felt like the frame needed to scream Christmas a little bit more, and gold always makes me feel Christmassy. So I'm using the gold gilding wax from DIY and just adding a little bit here and there. For project 3, this was quite the surprise. When I received this little box, it was not open, so I had no idea what was inside, what was full of flowers. I decided to remove that, keep that for a future project, and we are going to transform this cute little box. For starters, let's break out Little Black Dress from DIY Paint and apply one even coat over the little inserts on the top. I think just by adding the black, it just gives it a little bit more color contrast, and then we're going to apply a transfer. I do like to seal my DIY paint prior to applying a transfer. I feel like it just works better, and the IOD sisters do recommend that. So I grab my transfer, I cut it into chunks, lay it all out, and then I start applying it. And you guys, this project was so simple and easy, but the transformation, I just love how this little box turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and are completely inspired to go out and rescue an item and repurpose, flip it, and do your own little flippin' frenzy. So now we are gonna pass you along to the next one in our group. I hope you've enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.